Hey everyone, welcome to Wax Pack Wisdom. I'm Jake T. O'Donnell. I am walking back to my hotel after a very fun day 2 at the National. I forgot to record this actually after the National ended, so I'm doing this now on the walk back. Amazing day today, so much fun, so many great conversations, great to spend time with fellow YouTubers and other folks, people that watch the channel. And I made more pickups that I'm so thrilled about that I'm going to show you guys in a minute after I show you the show footage. So check that out, and I'll see you on the other side.
How much you got?
2 of the best right here. It's an honor to walk the floor with them.
You guys have personality, and you run, you back up, you guys talk, and you back.
Okay, so back at the hotel now, and wow. So day 2 of the National, even crazier, even bigger than day 1. So many people, so many dealers, just an overwhelming experience. And I'm going to run through a couple of gifts that I was given and then talk about my pickups. And I had more individual pickups than I did yesterday. I would say that the pickups ranged mostly from stuff that I've wanted that had, like, you know, items for my PC that I was excited about, that I was going after. There was one card that I was not really anticipating on buying this week that popped up, that I said I do want that was kind of on the long-term want list. And then one card that was completely outside of the want list altogether. And so I am going to run through everything here in a second. I do want to just also mention that this was just such a great night overall, like getting to spend time with my YouTube friends. And, you know, we just had an absolute blast. And it's amazing to be part of this community. I'm going to talk more about that probably in a video either over the weekend or the beginning of next week. But let's start with these gifts. The first was this really nice gift from our friend Tony at Tony Talks Cards. And he had this pack of cards that has this really nice 2018 Allen and Ginter Ted Williams on it, and I'm sure a bunch of other cards. I think it might be Red Sox cards in this. So I'll open this on the channel at some point and we'll go through it. So thank you very much to Tony for that really wonderful gift. And then I got this incredibly thoughtful gift from Mike, Junk Wax Hero, who gave me this 50th annual Hall of Fame program from the year that Carl Yastrzemski was inducted into the Hall of Fame, that was autographed by Carl Yastrzemski himself with the JSA certification. So thank you very much to Mike, Junk Wax Hero, for this amazing gift. It is will have a very special place in my PC. And that kind of leads into the first of the pickups that I'm going to show you guys. And this one came from Toriel Sports Memories of Sydney, based in Georgia. And he had a card that, again, was not necessarily a card that I was looking to buy today, but I saw it on his table and I thought it was a good price, and he worked with me on price, and I grabbed it. And it is the 1989, I believe it's from, well, I guess let's see what year it's from. Yeah, 1989 Perez Steel. This is out of 10,000 postcard, signed, autographed by Carl Yastrzemski. Look how beautiful that is, with the PSA certified, authentic auto. Amazing, amazing. Just what a great Dick Perez image, and the amazing signature there from Yaz. So this will go very nicely alongside the autographed Hall of Fame plaque card that I got from Abby for my birthday. So that is going to be a really nice, that's a really nice addition right there. All right, sticking with the Yaz theme, one card that was on my list that I wanted to, that was kind of on my long-term Yaz PC list, was this 1969 hand-cut transogram. This is in the authentic minimum size not met. I believe in order to get a numerical grade, it does have to have the dotted lines around their showing. Again, this was part of a toy that came, and there was a card that was part of it, and there's so many great stars from the game that are part of this. It has the blank back here, as you can see, but I just was, you don't see these often, and I saw this and the price was right. I bought this from Craig Halbig Vintage Sports Cards, and so you see Craig's info there. He worked with me on the price on this as well, so was really happy to pick this one up. And this is, again, a tough card, not something you often see, and a really nice addition to my YASPC. Next is from Clemente's Clubhouse. The gentleman's name was Dave. He had most of the stuff, pretty much all the stuff on his table was very reasonably priced. And one of the cards I wanted coming into this week that I thought I wanted to get was a new Mini Minoso rookie card. And that is what I got here. And I specifically wanted the 52 Tops one because I don't really have a lot of, I don't know that I had any Hall of Famers in the 52 Top set in my collection before picking this one up. So really happy with this. I didn't even haggle on price. It was priced right at comps, and you can see that the corners are a bit worn down, but it has a nice color on the image there. And then you see the back is actually kind of miscut on the back, but I don't mind that because I don't really show the backs. But one of the first great Cuban star in the major leagues, Orestes Mini Minoso. The oldest player to hit safely in 1977 when he came back, and he continued to play, appear professionally every decade, basically for the rest of his life. So nice addition there. Okay. I just have 3 more cards to show. 2 of them came in the same deal, and they came from Bill Chappell, who gave me a really nice deal on 2 cards, one of which was a card I was hoping to get this week. The other was sort of a long-term on the PC, but not one that I really expected to buy this week. But I saw it. I believe I had seen it on Bill Chappell's table previously in some videos from other shows, and I just thought, hey, why not? I'll grab it. But so the first of the 2 cards is a new, for me, 49 Leaf Warren Spawn. I guess we can still call this as a rookie card, although as we know, the set came out in 1949. This is in an SGC1. You kind of see some of the paper loss there on the front. Very happy with this card overall, and this now leaves the Joe DiMaggio as the only card for the Leaf run that I still that I want. There are quite a few in the room this week, but I have not seen anyone that I was sort of motivated to pull the trigger on at this point, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. But I kind of feel like probably not going to end up getting that one, but just really happy to get this. I had one in a 3 that was part of the trade with Matt from Providence for my T206 Cobb. So I was looking to get one back in, and really happy to get this one, which I just think was a really nice copy of this card. Speaking of Matt from Providence, he's going to have a lot to say when we record the hit list next Tuesday, and it'll come out on Wednesday of next week. So be sure to be subscribed so you don't miss that. But there was a second card in this deal with Bill Chappell, and it was one that I saw it, and I just was like, it was the one that I couldn't really get out of my mind. And it is this. The 1922 E121 American Caramel Ty Cobb. And as Mike Junkwax here and I joked about, evidence of trimming. Gee, I wonder what gave it away. There are no borders on this card. And but the big reason why I wanted this card is because that image is the same image on both of Ty Cobb's Cracker Jack cards. And I thought it's kind of like owning a Cracker Jack. And I have to do a little bit more research, and you can kind of see that the writing is all still on the back there. But I love this card. I think this is still the era where like Ty Cobb, even though he's listed as the manager, which obviously he was, he's still hitting like 400 like every year for the Tigers. So I just saw this and I was like, yeah, I got to have this. Even though again I do have his T206, so this is my second Playing Days Cobb. And it is a fantastic card and a great addition to the PC. So we'll put him we'll put Cobb, we'll put him in front of Yaz right there. Hopefully he's going to stick. All right, then the last card. So what's funny is I bought these 5 cards, all I feel like pretty much in the morning. And then I walked around for most of the rest of the show and I just didn't see anything that I really wanted, or just it didn't really pop out to me that I was like, yeah, I want to spend money on this. There were a few things that I looked at and saw, but nothing that I was like, yeah, I got to have that. But then with it like 15 minutes left in the show, there was a card that I had seen at another table that popped back in my head. I'm like, you know what? It's not a card you see very often. And again, this card not on my radar at all for this national, not on my long-term want list really, but just one of those cards that you see it and you're like, okay, like I would love to get this card. And this was from a dealer named Andy Geller, who I believe the name of his operation is Sports World, and he is based in Florida. If you watch Greg Midlife Cards video, he bought a card from Andy earlier in the show. But it's this 1912 Miners Extra of Frank Home Run Baker, the T227 set in an SGC1. And man, what a card. What an amazing card from one of the greatest players of the pre-war, of the dead ball era, nicknamed Home Run, for hitting home run in the World Series and leading the league in home runs 4 years in a row, in which he never hit more than 12 in a season. Look at the back on that. Look at that whole narrative on the back there. Free with Miners Extra smoking tobacco. There are some amazing players and cards in this set. Andy did work with me on the price on this, which I was thrilled with, and I was so happy to get this. So those were the pickups for the day. So we are going back to the show tomorrow, Friday. We're only going to be there for a couple hours in the morning, and then we got to head back to Boston. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do, probably not going to do a video tomorrow. Might do kind of a wrap-up later in the weekend or on Monday or something like that. But absolutely thrilled with these pickups today. Absolutely thrilled with the National. It's been an incredible experience. And so thanks, everybody, for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Leave us a comment and let us know what you think of these pickups. Check out our ComC store. Check out where to follow us on all social media channels. And please check out our list of favorite nonprofits and charities. It would mean a lot to us if you could support one of them. So thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time on Wax Back Wisdom. Take care.